Animal Kingdom. Another day at Disney World. Tree of Life.
On the left hand side for me. Are you wanting to give him a hug?
We enjoyed the ride. Now they're eating cake pops from Lindsay. Wow, you were quick.
Oh my goodness.
Sis likes to enjoy it slowly.
She's gonna enjoy her.
Thank you.
And right here,
Thank you.
do you have a magic band or a card of gift?
She's with us.
There they are. Right there at the top. Roller coaster. Tara doesn't usually do roller coasters, so we'll see how this works.
Mount Everest. Is it Everest?
I don't know. I don't know. Ready, sis? She likes roller coasters. Here we go. Oh gosh. Going up. And going guy. He's not happy with us, huh? Oh no, he's destroying the track. Oh boy.
I'm so shaky.
Yeah, this camera's about to be shaky itself. Here we go. Hold on, sis. What'd you think?
I don't know.
What'd you think?
I'm scared.
It wasn't that bad. Whoa, that part is.
He's gonna come over here. You're crying. Another one.
We are in Pandora now. Oh! It did. It's spitting out water. Wow, it just got me wet. I got wet.
You got wet?
A little bit. Did you all get wet? You were ahead of it. Wow.
Look at this.
That's cool.
Need to make sure that everybody keeps a lot of room open right there. Yeah, remember, I'm very new to the suit, and there's a reason people call me Crash. So I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, he is a rookie, so I think we're good right here.
All right, good. Nobody's walking across. Good. I am kind of nervous about this, so before we start, if I could just get some encouragement from everybody. I know, when I say hit it, I need all of you to shout out as loud as you can, Crash, you got this. Hit it! Crash, you got this! You bet I do. Here we go. Alignment test, walking the straightest line you have ever seen. Yeah! Like a professional. Nailed it!
Let's hear it for Crash! Test number 1 of the alignment test is complete, and that is...
Up we go. We're riding the dragon. Well, this is going to be exciting.
You're about to fly high above the endorphin. You will be restrained in a moving chair and will experience sudden drops and acrobatic air.
One of our benefits is we use fast passes while we're here. So you can see behind me that wrapped really far back. That's not even a fraction of what we passed on our way here. So it's definitely a benefit.
There's probably at least 500 more people. It was so big.
Prepare pressure doors.
Systems ready.
We're blue. I'm blue. Sing your blue song. You look blue. We're Smurfs.
We have new drivers heading into the GMR.
Check. See them now. We have new flyers. Look.
Okay, sealed genetic matching room.
Hello.
Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee.
Then put on your flight visors.
Unfortunately, was not able to
For
film
your
that
safety
ride,
throughout this entire experience.
but I will say it was well worth it. Except my kids didn't like it. And I did jump. So I highly recommend it. Here we go. We're gonna be boarding on the Jeep for the safari ride. Here comes our ride, right? Or maybe not.
It does mean welcome, so welcome aboard.
Guys ready?
And we will be off, my friends, in just a quick second. We're gonna wait for some more friends to join us.
So we just boarded the Jeep and it's raining now. Perfect timing, I think. Here we go.
Watch your hands and feet on the right hand side, doors are closing. Grab your door shut, you're all clear.
Asante Sana Warden, as we stay here in Harambe Twinde, and that means, well, let's go.
Let's go!
So jumbo everybody and welcome. My name is Naomi and I will be your safari guide here for the next 2 weeks on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. And yes, I said 2 weeks with like 20 minutes. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, alright.
But I do have one big safety thing, my friends. That is to please remain seated at all times. Things might get exciting, but they also might get a little bumpy as well. So just stay seated and hang on tightly. But we have the all clear from the warden, so we are going to go ahead and start our adventure off in the Little Aturi Forest. A lot of these animals will have excellent coloration and camouflage, so we must keep our eyes opened and peeled because we never know what we are going to find. But over there, right off the bat, on the right-hand side, that is an okapi. Okapis are known for their beautiful black and white striped hind legs. Most people believe they're relatives of the zebra, but in fact, they are relatives of the giraffe.
What?
The males will stand taller than the females will stand taller than the males. However, the males will sport a set of ossicones or horns off the top of their head, so you can tell them apart.
Look at them buddies.
No worries, my friends. It's just the warden telling us there's a little bit of rain coming.
Okay.
But those birds right there, right by the water's edge, those are saddle-bill stork. And they do get their name because of that yellow saddle on their beak. And even though they are sitting down, they do stand about 5 feet tall and have a 9-foot wingspan. But being in the forest is like playing a constant game of hide-and-go-seek ever.
Oh, wow.
But despite their large size, they are actually the smallest species of rhino, topping in at only 3,000 pounds.
Whoa.
Now those chestnut, brown, and white striped animals on the top of the hill right there, those are bongos. And bongos are known as ghosts of the forest because of their very shy and timid nature. And if you take a close look at those horns, you will notice that they are angled backwards, and that's actually to help keep them from being caught up in the brush when they dive in. And they're actually going to be one of the heaviest forest antelopes as well.
Oh boy.
But my friends, that was a very successful game of hide-and-go-seek, if I do say so myself. So we will take our victory and head out of Little Aturi Forest and into. Hippos can hold their breath underwater for about 6 minutes. And while they can swim, they instead choose to run along the river bottom to save some energy. And there's some more over there on the left. But once they get onto land, they can reach speeds of about 30 miles an hour.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious.
Can't be up. These buzzers, is it?
So those birds on Those are actually pink-back pelicans, and they get their name because of that pink back that they get during breeding season. They are colonial nesters, so when it's time to roost, they will make a nest with anywhere from 20 to 500 other pairs. On the left are some Nile crocodiles. Now, Nile crocodile can get up to 16 feet in length and weigh up to 500 pounds. They have one of the strongest jaws of any animal with pressures at about 2,000 pounds per square inch, meaning they can easily crush through bone. But their diet will typically consist of fish and other small animals. Get a closer look at those guys here in a second. But the grass and the soil will always be freshly mowed and turned over thanks to grazing animals like that Ankoli cattle we can also see in the distance over there.
Oh, yeah.
That will allow for fresh growth every season, so everybody does their part to make sure the savannah is not only healthy but beautiful as well. Those are not hyenas.
Oh, wow. They got a big head. I know that one.
And they're super cute, but don't let their appearance fool you. They are actually the most successful predator out on the savannah. They've been known to chase their prey for miles until their prey actually falls over from exhaustion.
Wow.
And they are cousins of the dog you might have back at home, but there's one small difference. These guys have 4 toes, whereas your dog has 5.
4 toes.
Now over there in the back left corner, those tall brown antelope are actually Patterson's elands, and they are the largest species of antelope. Each of them, and that will allow for blood flow to go to the tippy top, release all of that body heat. And the cooler blood will come back down into their body or neck bones, which is the exact same number that we humans have. Theirs are much larger, however.
I like neck bones.
And these little babies that we see, when they were first born, they were already 6 feet tall.
Wow.
And when they are fully grown, they can reach anywhere from 16 to 20 feet tall. And just like their cousins, the okapis, they will have long tongues which measure about 1.5 feet long.
What?
And they are prehensile, which means it can wrap around the branches and strip off leaves. Afrikaans word meaning wild beasts. And they are the most numerous animal out on the savannah. Sink little springs, allowing them to jump or prunk up to 13 feet in the air. 13 feet. And if you take a close look at their faces, you will see those black tear-like markings on their faces. Now that will act as a natural pair of sunglasses to keep the sun out of their eyes. But my friends, as we venture deeper and deeper into the savannah, I am seeing some fallen trees up ahead, which is a good sign we are entering some Tembo country or elephant country.
And I smell it.
Elephants are known as the bulldozers of the savannah because they will knock over any tree or anything that happens to get in their way. Oh my goodness, oh yes, we're going to take that road. Okay, so the road I was going to take must have been washed away by the rain yesterday, but no worries, we can pull off on this shortcut and get a good look. Oh my goodness. So now elephants will form matriarchal herds, which means that the women are large and in charge, and they will be led by the eldest and the wisest female elephant. Now males such as this one, they will either fly solo or form a bachelor herd. And they use their trunk just like we use our hands, because in that trunk is about 100,000 different muscles.
Wow.
But we're going to take this shortcut and see if we can't catch a giraffe jam up ahead.
Now we have the rain.
So we're just going to go a little slow, but luckily we have a canopy over us, so we're not going to get intensely hit by the rain.
Good.
Oh, but this is a good sign. I am seeing some of those elephant footprints and some tusk marks in that red clay over on the right. Now, now once we round this corner, if you look closely, you might, fanning away all of that body heat, they can decrease their body temperature by about 15 degrees. But unfortunately, elephants are extremely endangered, and that's because they are poached for their tusks. When they hatch, they are actually a drab gray in color, but will grow into that pink thanks to their diet. Their diet consists of brine shrimp, which is rich in beta-carotene. And a group of flamingos is called a flamboyant. Alright, but we must move onwards, my friends, and see what else we can find up ahead. Oh, that was so cute. You can even see her little tusk coming in. The warden thinks she's about 2 years old.
scooted a little closer. 'Cause it's so
And it looks like we have found some white rhinos. Now, white rhinos actually are not white. It's a misinterpretation of the Afrikaans word white, meaning wide in relation to their mouth. So unlike their cousin, the black rhino, who has a pointed upper lip, these
passing
and seeking shelter under that tree are going to be some of those ostriches I mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah.
Now, they are the largest bird, and even though they have wings, they are flightless. But those wings will actually help them change direction when they run at speeds of about 40 miles an hour.
trying to stay out of the rain.
Now, those eggs do belong to those ostriches. Each of those... You just have to look very carefully.
Oh, they people over there. I thought it was animal books.
But, my friends, it is time to say goodbye. I, for one, am not a fan of goodbyes because they are way too sad and way too final. So it's
Putting on our ponchos. I am wearing Goofy here. Check me out. Can't go wrong there. Loud and proud. Kathy and Lindsay got theirs on. Sweet. We are at Manny's. Is that what it's called?
Do we look like we've been raised up?